tools that collapse flat.
We are. How are you?
Nice to have you here, sir.
Nice to be here. Let me tell you something. This is Prepology. This is our house brand, our proprietary brand. And I'm here to tell you, as your trained prepologist, that it's not the sexy pieces in the kitchen that get the job done. No, it's not your air fryers and your beefed up countertop ovens. It's your workhorse items. It's your bowls, it's your mixers, it's your whisks, and in this case, your measuring cups. And I love these because these are collapsible. That means they're not going to take up the space. They're easy to clean, they're easy to work with, and not only are you getting the cups, you're also getting all of the smaller measuring vessels, all the way from a 1/4 teaspoon all the way up to that full 2 teaspoons, and these two, of course, are expandable. Now, collapsible and expandable. Now, unlike that drawer full of these that we have to deal with.
That doesn't close properly.
5 different pieces from 4 different sets. You got to do math with this because you don't have the cup. You're getting everything you need.
8 cups and spoons.
Hold on.
Here's number 9.
I love this one. This is your 2-cup expandable, microwave safe, dishwasher safe, handle built in 2-cup measuring cup. So you're going to get everything you need. Exactly right. Exactly.
So when you're not using it, it's easy to store.
Yeah.
As we are downsizing the size of our kitchens and our homes, let's be clear, we're looking for things that will make life a little more pleasant and easy in the kitchen.
Right. Exactly.
This is going to help you do that. Now you're creaming brown sugar and regular cane sugar and butter together.
Just for some simple cookies. And I'm just going to add a little bit more here because I want you to see something. These are nice and rigid. They keep their shape even if you're doing pressed brown sugar. No trouble there at all. Let's pop that in there just like that.
Well, now, you didn't need to pop it because it fell right out.
It just fell right out. It's silicone, of course. And remember, when it comes for, time for the baking sodas and the baking powders, you want to have those exact measurements. We're not like our grandmas who could basically blindfold themselves and just start measuring stuff, dump it in, measuring stuff, dump it in. We need that exact measurement in order to get the best results that you can get when you're cooking and baking.
Because many times grandma cooked with love and lots of know-how.
Right.
Maybe we don't have that in the kitchen, and baking is more of an exact science.
Right, exactly. And I love the fact that it's got a nice ridge around the outside. So when it comes time to level off that perfect cup of flour for your recipes, you've got that nice rim all the way around that lets you use that knife or the end of your spatula to really level that off well. So let me put a couple of cups in there. And just like that, fast and easy, which is what you want, the right tools to make the job, we've got all of our dry ingredients. Now let's go ahead, grab our big fella, and that's how we're going to measure out our chocolate chips.
Oh, wow.
So listen, you're going to get every piece you need from that 1/4 teaspoon all the way up to the 2 large cups. And when you're all done, to save that room in the kitchen, everything is collapsible and stores away super nice and super compact. And I love the colors.
Now, we have only 2 colors available because this is at a clearance price. Now, we can't get a reorder on this, so once it's gone forever.
All right.
That's why you want to get yours now. And something like this, I can see future iterations of this coming back because this is really useful.
People love them.
But right now, you're getting it at a low sell price, which makes it important to order right now. We have this in the tomato, which is the red color. 300 left, all I have left in the tomato.
Wow.
And then we have cracked pepper. We have 650 left, and that is all.
I'm a tomato guy. My whole kitchen's decked out in Prepology tomato, and I love it. But we're going to grab our cracked pepper out of the microwave because this is silicone. So it's microwave safe. I wouldn't, but you can with this. So here's what I want you to see here. This is such a great way to save all the space of a double boiler when it comes time for those quick fondues or those chocolate-covered strawberries, which I love for Father's Day in case anybody that matters is watching. Let's go ahead and put that there.
Because this Sunday is Father's Day.
You bet it is. So just those nice quick treats are so fast and easy to do when you have the right tools, and that's what Prepology wants to give you, the right tools.
Now, it's important to know that all of these tools, all 9 of them, are collapsible.
Exactly.
So your drawers will close. You're also going to find it very easy to clean these,
right.
And the best way to do that is in the dishwasher?
In the dishwasher. Can you pass me the fresh set there?
Happy
We're getting
to.
So low on our supplies here. We only have a couple on the table. I'm dusting us with flour.
Okay.
So let me show you this again. And this
let me
is what
hop
I
out of
love.
your way.
Oh, that's all right. There we go. So let me just kind of hold it like this. That is the profile of all of these, the 1 cup, the 1/2 cup, the 1/3 cup, the 1/4 cup. And remember, when you need to use them, all you do is expand them like that. They're nice and rigid. They hold their shape. They have those nice big rims on the outside. And when it comes time to put them away, everything folds back in and stacks. So you are taking up, with all 4 pieces, the same space without all the clunking around as you're taking up with a 3/4 cup measurement that's already in your drawer. This is why people are loving these, David. This is why when I check the reviews on QVC.com, people are absolutely raving about all of them. And even right down to the fact that, I don't know how close we can get on here, this is just one of those attention to details that Prepology makes sure we've got there. See that one teaspoon marker? That is a different color than the background that it's on. A lot of times you'll get these sets and they're just basically embossed in there and they're almost impossible to see. We've made this super easy to see, super easy to use, and every one of them comes with a detachable ring, whether it's the small or the large. That way you can separate them if you want. You can clip it together, hang them on that hook in the kitchen. Same with that set. And then of course, with the large one, it just collapses right down. You got the matching color there?
I have the right color, yeah.
There we go. Let's do that. Let's have all the right color there. We're just going to pop it right down, and that is your entire set. I love having these in the kitchen.
That's why something like this is so important, and it fits in your top rack of your dishwasher for quick and easy cleanup. This is going to allow you to get that drawer closed in the kitchen. You know, the kind that has all your measuring cups in it, and you have to nest them so they don't take up too much room?
Right, exactly.
Or they don't block the drawer from closing? This is why it's so very important, and it's important when you're baking to level off your dry ingredients.
Exactly right.
This will help you do that very quickly and easily. Just pick up a spatula or a spoon or a butter knife.
Exactly. And like we said, when it comes time for the ingredients like the baking sodas, baking powders, any leavening agents that you put in your baking, that's when you want to have that exact measurement. You want to be dead on. Like I said, all of our grandmas could stand there in the kitchen with a blindfold on, measure this stuff out, and everything came out perfect, no trouble at all. I need the help. But what I don't need is that waste of space. So even on the smaller pieces, like the 1 and 2 tablespoons, they expand and they collapse. You gotta love it.
My mom's mom could make a biscuit that would float off the countertop by itself.
Right.
And she never picked up a measuring tool.
No cookbook.
She knew exactly how much, but not everybody is my mom's cook, right? This is why it's important that you are able to choose either the tomato on the right-hand side of your screen, now only 150 remain, or the cracked pepper, and then only, how many left? 500 left there.
There we go.
Chef Gil, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
See you soon.
Thank you. All right, let's talk about the shoes. These are revitalized